As for our Takedown Machine camp that Nick and Tony Purler run here in the St. Louis, Missouri area, this is a 5-day camp. It is a drill camp. We allow just 45 wrestlers per session. We have 2 sessions per camp. So Nick and his coach will take 45 kids. We will be on the mat 3 sessions a day. Tony and his coach will be on the mat 3 sessions a day with their 45 kids. You'll never be on the mat with 2, 3, 4, 500 wrestlers like you will at other wrestling camps. Basically what we do is cut to the chase, and we give you the best 3 or 4 single leg finishes, the best 3 ways to score from a front headlock, the best 2 ways to get out, how to wrestle out of a collar tie, wrestling out of underhook, high crotch, offense and defense, plus a number of secondary attacks like ankle pick, throw bys, football grips, knee picks, inside trips. Now, it sounds like a lot, but over the course of 5 days, remember, we don't waste your time running. We're not wasting your time at camp doing push-ups. It's all drilling. We don't lift weights. You can do all of those things at home. There's no need to pay us to do things that you can do on your own at home for free. Another thing that we do is we encourage the parents to come and watch the last drill session. The last drill session is when Tony and I take our group of 45 wrestlers through everything that we covered. This way, you can see whether or not we did our jobs or not. I think you'll be impressed, and we're eager for the opportunity to show you what we can do. As far as team camps, many team camps, high school teams have been using our camp as their team camp. Many team camps are all based around getting more dual meets and live wrestling. While those are very fun, and I would also say they're very beneficial, I feel like most of our individuals and teams, we're not losing matches or dual meets because we didn't get enough dual meets in during the year. We're losing because we got to a single leg 3 times, no takedown. You had a front headlock 4 times in the match, no takedown. You were caught in a front headlock twice for 45 seconds each. You didn't get out. The guy collar tied you. You didn't know what to do. Lack of skills is why we lose wrestling matches. Now, these camps are drill intensive. Mental toughness and conditioning can be done through focused, organized drill sessions. It's much easier to take them outside and make them do sprints or do push-ups and say, this is how we're making our kids mentally tough. This is how we're getting them in shape. But this isn't track. This isn't weightlifting. This is wrestling. We need wrestling skills. So what we will do is we'll take your wrestler or your team through a system. So when they leave, again, they'll have a blueprint, a takedown blueprint. There will not be 40 or 50 different things covered over the course of the week. We believe in under-teaching and over-drilling. Sure, we could show you 16 different ways to score out of an underhook possibly, or a Russian 2-on-1, but those are not high percentage techniques, most of them. We'll cover the best few ways. What will work at a college level? I was an All-American. Tony was an NCAA champ. We've wrestled all over the world. We're now both full-time coaches. You can use our experience that we've gathered over the past 30 plus years of doing this and leave our camp with a piece of paper with everything outlined on it that says, hey, this is what I need to know. The way I view wrestling technique and practices is like this. When you go to the weight room, if you go to a big, say a Gold's Gym, there may be 2 different stories of weight equipment, millions of dollars worth of equipment. It seems overwhelming, and sometimes you wonder where to start and where to end. However, if you go to a professional strength coach and you say, I'm a football player, I'm a volleyball player, I'm a catcher, I'm a pitcher, I'm a quarterback, I'm a wrestler that needs to gain 20 pounds, I'm a wrestler that's going to have to lose 15 pounds next year. Whatever sport you're in, you go to this professional and he will put you on a strength and conditioning plan that fits your needs. Then when you go to this wrestling or this weight room complex, you can follow a plan, and 95% of the equipment in that building you're not even using because you don't need it. That's the kind of the way that we view wrestling. We want to get you just what you need and say, okay, here's 4 ways to score from a front headlock. Now we'll hit 700 this week. So you'll be a master of it. Too often you go to camps or you read brochures and they'll say, if you come to a wrestling camp and you learn just one move, then you got your money's worth. We say, if you come to our wrestling camp and you can't drill everything that we've taught you by the end of the camp, then you should get your money back. You will know how to wrestle when you leave our camp. And again, we encourage you to come watch a final drill session so that you can see what your son can do. I guarantee you will be impressed. That's the Takedown Machine Drill Camp. Information is at PurlerWrestling.com.